Hello, everyone. I had to think there for a second. I'm like, what day is it? It's Wednesday. Hello, hello, hello. So, I don't have much time, and those of you who know me know that, I come on and I talk in these lives. But I had to come on to do a live because there's just something huge on my heart. I am 8 years sober today, and it brings up all sorts of emotions. It's kind of really insane because today is the day where 8 years ago was not a good day, obviously. Last night was kind of a good night 8 years ago, but today was not a good day. But the reason something was on my heart, the reason I wanted to do this live is because I literally have hundreds of messages into my inbox, and just let me put this into perspective. I'm not an influencer or whatever you want to call people who has hundreds of messages in her inbox every day. That's not my Instagram. I'm not that freaking popular, right? And just posting this morning in my stories about being 8 years in recovery, I am reading through some incredible messages, and I'm reading through some heartbreaking messages. And I really felt like I had to come on to talk to this. I will get back to everybody, trust me. I'm going to chill this evening and go through everyone's messages. And if I can, at least acknowledge them. If you even get a heart, I've acknowledged them. I feel I need to take a deep breath. There are people writing to me saying, you're so lucky. I wish I had 8 years. I feel so ashamed. I relapsed. I hate myself. I'm such a failure. Or some people writing to me saying, I only have 30 days again. Or I only have 6 weeks again. Or I only have 3 months again. And I'm just going to say, stop. This is not a competition. This is not a competition. Sobriety is not a competition. If you have one day, you're already winning. If you've relapsed, that's okay. You're going to do the work necessary to bring yourself back home again and get back up and living, and you can give it another try. Every day, fresh opportunity, give it another try. I will tell you that this day 8 years ago, when I got sober, I got down on my knees and I prayed. And I prayed to God. And I said, if you keep me sober, if you help me to even get sober and not want to frickin' drink all the time, if you do that, I promise every day that I'm on this earth breathing that I'll serve you in whatever way that means. I don't know what that looks like. It's evolving. It's still evolving. I'm still evolving. But that's a commitment, and that is a promise I made. And it's a promise I have kept every single day. So when I woke up this morning, and I will say it was a moment of, oh my God, every single day for 8 years, I have woken up with no hangover, not worried about what I did, without the fear of God in me, because I had a blackout last night, feeling sick and nauseous and unable to be fully present, feeling moody, not sleeping properly, thinking all day, I wonder can I organise a night out on Friday so I can have a blowout because I deserve it, because I'm a single mother, because I work hard, because of all of the bullshit we tell ourselves. And I will tell you, the single most powerful thing I've ever done in my life is remove alcohol. Is it easy? Oh, fuck no. No. Because when you remove it, you have to be with all of life. You have to experience life as it's happening, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. You have to truly be in life. So as I'm reading through your messages today, I'm going to encourage you to stop, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, Where is the pain in me that I'm trying to cover up with this? What is seeking my attention from within me? That part of me that's in so much fucking pain that I would rather drink myself into oblivion and black out, or just have 4 glasses of wine so that I don't have to think about life and me and what's happening. So I don't have to be in that space. Because your freedom is out the other side of that. And there is no way to get to it other than go through it. There is no way to get to it other than go through it. There are no shortcuts. There is no spiritual... A call came through. There are no shortcuts. There's no spiritual bypassing. No one can do it for you. And don't do it for anyone else either. Do it for you. Do it for you. If you want to be successful, if you want to truly get sober, if you want to just look at your relationship with alcohol and go, do I drink too much? Does alcohol affect my life in any way? Like, if I have a glass or 2 of wine, does it affect my sleep? Does it affect my ability to be present while I'm parenting? Do I snap at my kids if I've been on a night out? These were the questions I had to ask myself. Did my child ask to be born into a household where on a Saturday and a Sunday his mother is hungover and snapping at him? No, he freaking didn't. No, he did not. Is it okay for me to be so hungover lying on the couch all day, barely able to put cartoons on? No, it's not. Is that the kind of mother I want to be? No, it's not. Are they the memories I want him to have of his childhood? No, it's not. I didn't have those memories. I didn't have parents that drank. And I didn't want to be that parent. And I didn't want to be that person who spends her life scared shitless of what she did last night. What did I do? Who was I with? What did I freaking say? And that level of fear, I don't have it. So when I woke up this morning and I was like, I have had 8 years of waking up without worrying about a message coming into my phone, or wondering about what time it was last night that I blacked out, or wondering if I'm going to bump into somebody. Did I meet them at the weekend? And, was I drunk, or did I say something, or what kind of state I was in? And I can honestly tell you that alcohol added nothing to my life. I was looking back in photos last night with friends of mine and people who didn't know me at all in my 30s or whatever, people I've met in Texas. And some of the girls were looking at photos of me at my 30th birthday. And they were like, oh my God, you look older when you were 30 than you do now. You look older when you were 30. My face was bloated. But the saddest thing about looking at my 30-year-old self was how dead my eyes were in the photographs. There was just this deadness. I was just dead. There was no life. My cheeks were bloated from all the booze. And that was when I was 30. So it's never too late to turn your life around. It's never too late to make a change. I can guarantee you that if you're questioning your relationship with alcohol on any level, then you have a problem with alcohol. It's just a fact. I can also say today that if you struggle with depression and anxiety and you drink, you're making it worse. That's just a fact. These are kind of things I'm willing to debate most things, but not that. Having been medicated for 20 years for depression and anxiety, I took one thing away, alcohol, and guess what went with it? 95% of my depression and anxiety. Doesn't mean I don't have shit days. That's not what it means. It means that I'm not constantly trying to escape my life. All the time, all the time, all the time. So ask, in the words of Gabor Mate, who I love, who is a huge influence in my sobriety, ask not what the addiction, ask what the pain. If you have to drink every night, if you need to drink every night, if you look forward to a drink every night, if you have trouble moderating your alcohol, like me, who you have the best of intentions leaving the house, and I'm going to have one and a glass of water and one and have a glass of water and one and have a glass of water. And then the off switch is not there. And you end up home at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning and you don't remember where you were. You got to look at your relationship with alcohol. And to those of you who are brave enough and vulnerable enough to send me a message today and to open your heart, I see you. I see you. I'm sending you so much strength and love. And I'm telling you that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. But you have to want it more than anything in the world. More than anything in the world. You have to want it. More than anything else. You have to want sobriety. You have to have a deep, deep yearning for the freedom that it will bring you. And nobody can do that work for you but you. So to all of those beautiful messages today, I see you, I hear you, I stand with you, and I'm telling you that I believe in you, and I believe that even if you've relapsed, even if you've only got 1 day or 30 days, celebrate you, celebrate you. And if you've relapsed, you can always go back to day one again. It's okay. It's okay. Each brand new day gives you the opportunity to start again. Each moment gives you the opportunity to start again. And that's the beautiful, beautiful position of being in the powerful position we are of understanding that our next choice matters. You are a sum total of all the choices you've made till now. And if you're not happy with those choices, guess what? There's only one person that can change that, you. And where do you start? You start here. You start right where you are. Not where you want to be, not too far in the future, but right where you are. So it was on my heart to come on and share this with you today. And I want to send everyone a big hug. And I'm so freaking excited. I've had the best couple of days and just, it's taken me 8 years to be able to say, I am so proud of myself. I couldn't say that for the first few years. So for those of you in early recovery, this is a process. This is a journey. This is an evolution of you. And this is a path home to yourself. And that path is one of self-love. And it happens in stages. And you will get there. Just put one foot in front of the other and keep moving forward. And you've got this. So from my heart to yours, mwah.